Hi, everyone. I'm David from the podcast team at I-Fal, and welcome to our little coffee chat in English. Today, I want to share 5 interesting stories from around the world. We'll keep it simple and fun, and I'll add some Israeli thoughts and everyday connections. Let's jump right in. 1. Iranian street band steals the show. First story, a group of young musicians in Tehran filmed themselves playing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes in the streets. They were without hijabs, and the video went viral on the internet. It gave many people hope for a new era in Iran. But the authorities did not like the clip, so they removed it from online platforms for illegal content. In simple terms, these musicians played a famous rock song outside on the street. Some young men and women watched them and cheered. This surprised many people because public music like this is not common in Tehran. However, the government quickly took down the videos and called them illegal. My warm commentary: I think music can bring people together, and it can be a small act of freedom. In Tel Aviv, it feels normal to see street musicians, but in some places the rules are very strict. I admire their courage, and I hope they can share more art in public. Connection to everyday life. Have you ever played music in a public place or sang karaoke with friends? Music can change the mood and make new friends, even when we speak different languages. 2. A happy duet in Israeli pop. Next up, something closer to home. Israeli pop star Lior Narkis released a new song called Ahavat Chainam, which means free love, as a duet with singer Shason Shaolov. This is the first single from Lior's upcoming album Dissonance. The fans are excited because both singers have big voices and a good energy. In simple English, two famous Israeli singers teamed up to record a song about love and freedom. They call it a duet. A duet is when two people sing together and share the melody. The music sounds fresh, and the video is full of color and smiles. My warm commentary. As an Israeli, I grew up listening to Lior Narkis, and to see him collaborate with Shason Shalov feels like a meeting of generations. It makes me want to dance at a simcha, or even at a small house party on Rothschild Boulevard. Connection to everyday life. Do you sometimes sing with a friend on the bus or at a party? A duet can be a lot of fun, and it can show how two voices can blend in harmony, just like good friendships in life. 3. Remembering Prunella Scales. Our third story is about the British actress Prunella Scales. You might know her from the classic TV series The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin, where she played Sybil. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 93, and in her later years she suffered from dementia. Her children said she watched the show one day before she died, and it brought her joy. In simple English, a famous actress, Prunella Scales, died at 93. She was very popular in a show called Perrin. She had dementia in her last years, but she still loved her work. Her family remembers her with love. My warm commentary: as an English learner, I watched some episodes online, and I always enjoyed her funny expressions. In Israel, we also respect our older people and love to hear their stories. She had a long life, and she left many memories on TV screens. Connection to everyday life. Do you have a grandparent or a friend who likes to watch old shows? Sometimes revisiting a favorite series can bring back happy memories and connect us to the past. 4. Apple joins the 4 trillion club. Let's switch to technology news. Apple, the company that makes iPhones, crossed a market value of 4 trillion US dollars for the first time. This happened because the new iPhone 17 sold very well, and investors feel confident about Apple's future. Now Apple is in the same elite group as Microsoft and Nvidia. In simple English, Apple is now worth more than $4 trillion. This means if you add up the price of all the Apple shares, you get $4,000 billion. It is a big number, and only a few companies have it. My warm commentary: wow, 4 trillion sounds like a rocket launch. When I buy an iPhone, I think about the cool features and the camera, but I never imagine the total value of the company. In Tel Aviv, many startups dream to grow big, and seeing Apple's success can give local entrepreneurs some hope. Connection to everyday life. Have you ever saved up for a new phone or a gadget? We make small budgets in our daily life, but big companies work with super large numbers. It's like saving 20 shekels for a snack, while Apple is saving billions for its next product. 5. PayPal wallet comes to ChatGPT. Finally, here's a curious mix of finance and artificial intelligence. PayPal announced that its digital wallet will integrate with ChatGPT. This means that soon you can buy goods and services directly in the ChatGPT interface using your PayPal account. After the news, PayPal's stock price jumped by 14% in early trading. They also raised their profit forecast and announced a quarterly dividend for the first time ever. In simple English, PayPal will let people pay inside ChatGPT. If you chat with the AI, you can click and pay without leaving the app. Investors like the idea, so PayPal's shares went up, and they now plan to give money back to shareholders as a dividend. My warm commentary: I use ChatGPT sometimes to learn English or to make a plan, and soon I might just buy my favorite hummus directly from the chat window. It shows how our daily tools are becoming stronger and more connected. As Israelis, we love to try new tech, so this integration feels very natural. Connection to everyday life. Imagine you chat in an app to find a gift for a friend, and you finish the conversation by paying with just one click. It saves time, and it keeps everything in one place. Convenience is king, right? That's it for today's news roundup. I hope you enjoyed these short stories and my warm comments from an Israeli friend's point of view. Keep practicing your English by talking about news and everyday life, because this is one of the best ways to learn. I really enjoyed helping you learn some English today, and I look forward to our next chat. Remember, I-Fal is here to help you grow your English skills. Only 20 shekels per lesson. Take care, and see you soon.